day is almost here.
Wait, if you wear a hat like that, you have to do this whole segment in a leprechaun voice.
How about I do some Irish digging for you?
Irish digging.
We're talking about the clothes, the beer, the food. Something always common about them.
Always what? I'm sorry?
What's common about them? Irish.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, is this a trick question? Casey Steele from Square One. Are you glad you came today already?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Square One Kitchens is here to talk about some beautiful cupcakes and some cake pops, right?
Mm. Yeah. We're going to try to make some Irish theme-ish desserts.
Okay.
You could always opt to do like a chocolate stout cake and put some Irish cream in your frosting if you wanted to tie in those flavors too. But we're just going to do a leprechaun hat, and then we're going to make a cute little rainbow pot of gold cupcake.
Made out of
Yay!
Guinness, right?
Yes, yep, so yeah, totally made out of Guinness. So the first thing we're going to do for our leprechaun hat, we'll kind of have to do things in stages so things can harden while we do the next thing.
Okay.
So you're each going to need an Oreo.
Thank you.
So this
Not
is
to
gonna
eat.
Not to eat yet.
Just to tell myself.
Yep. This is going to be the base of our leprechaun hat. And then if you want to grab the vanilla one and a vanilla one. And you're going to try to shape this into...
Do you need gloves, Chris?
I was just going to ask, thank you. If you
I would
give me
take
a
one,
couple,
too.
please, that would be great.
Here, I'll just pass all these out.
Grazie.
Thank you.
Okay, so how do we...
So you're going to try to shape it into, like, make the ball into the shape of the hat here.
Okay.
So you're going to kind of want to give it a flat top and bottom and then a cylindrical body. So I usually use the table to kind of give me that flat surface.
This takes a lot of concentration.
I know, you got to be
You go
gotta
back
be
to
in the
some
zone.
of that.
Yep, so you can just kind of tap it so you get a really nice flat surface.
Okay.
And then just kind of make it, you want it taller and narrower than your Oreo for sure.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
So maybe a little bit more for Christie's. Oh, mine looks like a potato. That's Irish, right?
And then you're just going to take a little bit of chocolate and basically glue your cake pop to your Oreo.
Okay.
So I will load your Oreo up here with
Thank you.
some chocolate.
So we're first putting a little dot.
And then I just put this right on
Just,
top of
yep,
that?
just stick it on there, and then we're going to let that sit and harden all the way before we actually dip it.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
So in the meantime, we're going to get our, so this is tinted chocolate. It starts out white, and then you can add candy color to make it green or whatever color you want. We're going to use this tiny peanut butter cup to make a pot of gold.
Nice.
So for this, you just need to take one of these.
Thank you.
That's
I
lovely.
already ate one of those.
And you're going to try to just dip the very top of it into your chocolate, and then let it kind of drain off a
The
little bit.
wider end is the top.
Yep. And then you just dip it into your, we got some gold sprinkles here. And that's going to make our teeny tiny little
I love that.
pot of gold.
It's a wee pot of gold. That was kind of British,
Perfect.
but that's okay.
It's a good effort, Lars.
And then you
Mine's
can just let it,
overflowing with gold.
That's nice. That's very bountiful. And then you can just let that sit and hang out. And we're going to bounce around so much right now.
Okay, that's fine. But that's what's fun is you can have
Yeah.
different kids working on different steps
Yeah.
for all your desserts that you have.
Yep. So then we're going to fill just a good old Ziploc bag with a little bit of chocolate, and we're going to each pipe out our little rainbow. So you could use
Oh.
like the rainbow Twizzlers kind of.
Oh, those
candy
sours, like
sours.
yeah, strips or whatever they
Yep.
are.
I could not find them, so I made up my own way of making a rainbow. So you're just going to pipe a little rainbow. You don't want to make it wider than your cupcake. And then I'll let you do one too.
Thank
And then
you.
before it hardens, you want to, I've got sprinkles. These are nerds, but you could also use, rainbow sprinkles or whatever you
Right.
have on
Boy,
hand.
that looks so easy, and I'm on a struggle bus here.
Well, she does desserts every day.
It is part of my job, yeah. And we're just going to let that harden, and it should be a rainbow once it's...
It looks like hair.
I like it, though. But once you put the
Thank
nerds
you.
on there, you won't even
That'll
know.
be good? Okay.
Yep, so then just
Oh,
sprinkle it with nerds.
no.
That's okay.
I guess I'm going to go this way. That's a giant
Way to go
rainbow.
with the flow.
Okay. Put that down.
All right, and here's your nerds.
Perfect. Next step.
All right, so now we can put our leprechaun hat into our chocolate. So for this, since it's actually not a cake pop that we're gonna put on a stick, we're gonna use a fork. So you just drop it into the chocolate, you completely cover it.
Ooh.
And then you're gonna tip it upright, get your fork underneath it, and then you just tap it. Boop. It's a little top heavy, so be careful.
Especially mine. Mine I made really tall.
And you just kind of tap it until you're getting a very thin stream of chocolate off the bottom. And then you know that you're ready to pull it out and slide it onto your parchment paper.
Wow.
So if you want to give that a
That's
go.
a lot of pressure right now.
Mine's kind of like the Titanic over here. It's kind of sinking.
And I always say, no matter how it looks, it's going to taste good. So
Exactly.
that's all that matters.
Well said.
Yeah.
That worked, Lars.
That looks good. I like how tall it is.
Yeah. Did you dunk yours, or you just kind of?
You kind of have to roll it around.
I
in
kind of
there.
just swooshed some frosting onto my,
There you go.
yeah, I
Bring 'em
scooped
on.
it on. How do I know how much tapping to do?
That looks pretty good. The biggest
Okay.
thing is you don't want so much left on there. When you set it on the paper, it just pools all over.
Right,
And you won't
okay.
have much of a hat. And it should just slide right off there.
Yeah, that'll work, right?
Nailed it.
Thank you.
Okay, so our
Catch
next
it.
next step for our cupcakes is
Okay, so we're gonna frost our rainbow, and then you're ready, you can slide it onto there. So if you could hand us each a cupcake, please. We've got our
go.
chocolate cupcakes,
Yum.
and then we have 2 different pastry bags. So you could do a swirl if you wanted, or you can do just little, kind of imitating grass, and do little grassy poofs. It's
Because
very
I'm gonna throw
technical.
my okay.
because then
So-
your rainbow and your pot of gold will be on there.
Yep, and this gives it something to stick to too. So,
Yeah.
and frosting is really why you'd eat a cupcake to
Exactly.
me. So,
Boy, I am just. butchering this today.
and it helps if you put the cupcake down. Then you
Okay.
can use both hands. But yeah,
It's
I like
gonna
that
look
gives
like
you
a
the
field, right?
Yep, that's perfect. That's what we're going for.
Oh, you have muscles, Casey. Because
I know, right? These are like.
I think the frosting could be a little warmer. It's a little hard to pipe right now.
Are you guys doing any
Okay.
fun classes at Square One Kitchens?
We're looking to add a cake pop and a cupcake for spring. I don't know if they're
Mine's not
quite
dry
hard yet.
Oh, but I can still.
So you could
this
put
on
your
here.
little rainbow pot of gold on there.
All right, that'll work.
If
Ooh.
people want to do a class, how do they look up for it?
They'd sign up on our website, and we're also talking about expanding our classroom space so we can offer more classes and have it more designed for cooking classes in more of a classroom setting.
Oh, cool.
So that's kind of where we're hoping
What's
to
my
go.
last step for my hat? Is that it?
Well, the hat, what you could do, if you had a band, you could put a band around the bottom, or I have these, I'll just pour them out, they're a little easier to get to. These little edible gold pearls.
Ooh,
Ooh.
nice.
So then you would put those where your little,
Like where a buckle would be or the
Yep.
band.
yeah, but it
Very
has to be
neat.
hardened all the way before you do that because you don't want to touch it right now. So.
We'll put some finished pictures up on our Facebook page. Don't forget to go look for North Dakota Today on Facebook. Also, don't forget to go to Square One Kitchen's website if you want to sign up for a class. Thanks, Casey.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Good stuff. Stick around. We're talking real estate right after this.